guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome in if this is your first time. I have played this game before. I just want to revisit it again because Twitch has deleted my video, so it's no longer there. And I felt like the story of this game was definitely worth a watch, so I want to repost it in case anyone is interested. I wasn't much sure about this game when I first downloaded it, but I absolutely love it now. I've played through it a couple of times. You can get different endings. So I can't guarantee I'll get the same ending I did last time. With my terrible memory, I don't remember much, but that's the great thing about revisiting games. For me, it's kind of like playing them for the first time. So, I will try to do like I always do, and read everything that I feel is pertinent to the story, if there is no dialogue for it. I know sometimes she reads stuff herself, but some of it I will read out loud for you, if that's okay with you guys. But besides that, I will try not to talk during the game, unless someone messages me in chat and wishes to speak. Of course, I will communicate with you if you want to talk with me. All that being said, let's just hop into this game because this is a really good story. I don't want to give too much away in case you haven't seen it yet, but here we go.
Those voices. Where am I? I know this place. I've been here before. I've been here my entire life. I'm trapped in here. These stairs. I'm climbing these stairs again. I need to get out. The voices are calling me. My old music box. It's broken. I have to fix my old music box. I have to get it. I have to... Those horrible dreams again. I've had them repeatedly ever since my mother died and left me that music box in her will. Harry always said that old family heirloom had something to do with my family's strange disease. If the doctors won't give us an answer about your illness, I'll search for one myself, you said. And in that search, it seems you lost yourself. I don't think I'd ever...
Pardon me, madam, but the island is in sight. We'll be lowering the boat in just a minute.
Oh, thank you so much, Captain Hodgson. I'll be right out. All right, time to gather my things. What was I thinking when I brought all these dresses on this trip? I received a... I love this song. I received a mysterious package at my house. I stored all its contents in my locked suitcase. Oh, I'd better cover up my hands before I leave the cabin. I wouldn't want anyone thinking I'm a circus freak. amazing adventures of Nora Everhart, art teacher.
Okay, time to do a little journal entry reading. November 1st, 1934. I've finally arrived in Tahiti. Finding information about Harry's expedition is turning out to be a tough road to hoe. I think I must have walked all over Papeete asking about them, but nobody seems to know anything about that place 74 miles east of Tahiti. Some locals have mentioned an island, but they won't say anything else about it. It's like they think the place is cursed. I met an English sailor, Captain Hodgson. He knew some of the crew members on the Lady Shannon, a whaler. Apparently, the ship took on an American expedition to an island east of Tahiti. According to Hodgson, it's been months since he last saw the Lady Shannon or its crew. Like every good sailor, the captain is superstitious. Do you think I'm mad? I'm not going to risk the lives of my crew by going to that cursed island, he said. November 4th, 1934. After 3 days of begging, I've managed to convince Captain Hodgson to take me closer to the island. Save your money, Miss Everhart. Leave me alone would be enough. I think there's a sweet, tender heart inside that grumpy old sailor. Oh, we've got some previous logs. Probably should have read those first. Okay, it starts on July 6, 1934. It's been a month since I received Harry's last letter. It was postmarked San Francisco and mentioned that the answer to my illness might be found in the Pacific Ocean. I'm hoping his silence is only due to a delay in the postal service. July 14th, 1934. Last night I had another of my vivid dreams, but this time something was different. I saw a strange island looming in the distance. In the heart of the island, a huge stone obelisk rose up before a mist-shrouded mountain. I woke up drenched in sweat. September 16th, 1934. I keep waking up to odd dreams in the middle of the night. Still no news from Harry, and it's been 3 months already. Damn this disease of mine. My husband is missing, and I can barely walk for a couple of minutes without getting exhausted. October 10th, 1934. An enigmatic sentence written on a photo of my husband. An ancient stone relic that looks like a knife. A brass key with the letters CW engraved on it. All three were in a package I received yesterday. Postmarked Tahiti. No sender. Find him. 74 nautical miles east of Otaheite. After leafing through a couple of history and geography books, I found that Otaheite was just the ancient name of Tahiti, the same place the package came from. What does all this mean? Anyway, my mind is made up. Even though I still feel woozy, I have to give it everything I've got. It won't be easy, but I'll find my husband whatever it takes, even if it means going to the end of the world. October 14th, 1934. Following Harry's trail, I caught a train to San Francisco. In the Madison building, I found out that on May 25th, Harry bought 6 passages to Tahiti on the SS Carmel. Tahiti again. On a side note, I'm not sure if it's the fresh air or the sea breeze, but I feel much better. October 19th, 1934. First, I'll sail to Tahiti on an ocean liner. If I don't find Harry there, I'll have to find a ship that will take me to whatever is 74 nautical miles east of Tahiti. This isn't going to be easy, or cheap either. October 23rd, 1934. I missed the sea so much after Harry and I moved to Denver. I love to sit on the deck and watch the moonlight playing on the water. It's so comforting. Okay, then we read all that. Curious things from my journey. Looks like she's got a mysterious map, and for some reason a picture of a front door and her mailbox. Okay, that's all there.
It's not exactly a clawfoot tub, but you can't always get what you want. It's a relief that I don't need it to walk anymore.
We're gonna check this box.
Oh my, I have the worst memory. I forgot the combination again. Thank goodness I always bring my journal with me to write things down.
There wasn't any numbers in the journal besides dates and her house number. So I'm guessing this is her house number. I believe it was 506.
All right, now it's open.
Okay.
Harry Everhart. My husband, my partner, and my dear old pal. A brass key with the letters CW engraved on it, and some enigmatic instructions. This strange and sharp relic came in the package I received at home. I saw this island in one of my unsettling dreams. I drew it as soon as I woke up.
Anything else that I need to do?
We're all set, madam. The motorboat is ready.
Alright.
I think I've overpacked.
Yeah, I must agree with that one. What is this? Nothing but okay. I think we're done in here.
Okay, Nora. From here on out, you're on your own.
Lower the motorboat and be careful with Mrs. Everhart's equipment, lads. We'll be back to pick you up in 3 days. I really hope you find your husband there, madam.
I hope it too. I'll see you in 3 days then.
But please be careful on that island. You know what the legends say about it.
I'll take care. Thank you, Captain Hodgson. Well, here I am, in the middle of the ocean after traveling across half the world. Just miles away from where my husband is supposed to be. You left a year ago to search for a cure for my affliction. Your letters kept me close to you, but suddenly they stopped coming. What happened, Opal? What did you find? Whatever it was, it led you to hire a crew and set sail from San Francisco to Tahiti. And from there, to this place. An island in the middle of the Pacific that the locals refuse to even name. Everything is familiar. So familiar. As impossible as that may sound. Is this the island I dreamed about? This can't be a coincidence. Breathtaking, idyllic island, surrounded by deadly reefs and protected with stakes to keep anybody from entering. Why? There's definitely something strange about this place. Okay, Harry. Let's see if I can find any trace of you around here.
It appears there are 3 distinct plants off the table. Well, maybe 2. That one is blocked off. So, I guess I just start with this little hint here. What was this?
Something was dragged to the sea, and by the looks of these marks, it was heavy. A tent. So somebody was on this island recently. Well, that's a vivo, a flute that the Polynesians play with their nose. I won't be playing that. A miniature va'a, a Polynesian outrigger canoe. Beautifully crafted, too. A note written in French. I only understand two words. Île and mort. Island and death. It must be a warning about the dangers of the island.
Okay, I guess we're going to head to the left first.
I feel quite good. I dare say I might even walk a little faster than usual. Those markings seem to represent the sea. I'll make a note of them in my journal. It might come in handy.
Alright. We're going to make note of that as well. I was actually smart enough to keep a notepad on me this time. I did remember that one thing that I needed to take notes last time. I had nothing to write on. So, we're going to climb up here now.
These wooden figures are called Unu. This seems to be telling a story.
Not unusual. Can't interact with it, really? Okay. Moving on. Another one. Nothing else? Okay. I missed this there completely. What is this? It just looks like a rock wrapped in grass. I don't know why they were doing that.
It may look peaceful, but clearly somebody wants to keep outsiders off this island.
Nothing interactive over here. Okay.
From what I've read, the Polynesians don't need doors. So why build such a big one?
That's kind of cool.
Well, that did something.
Okay, what about this time? Oh, there's something missing here.
Something's missing here.
No, I figured not. Okay, so I've got to find that. Oh, there's another little one. Oh, look!
What?
What's my name on it?
Someone carved my name in the back of this Unu.
That's kind of tricky. Alright, let's see what we got over here.
This box. CW. Those are the initials on the brass key. It opens it. So whoever sent me this key was here.
Okay, so they hit the other part of the door mechanism into a rock. There's nothing on the back.
This
Okay.
is starting to look like a scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
A carving tool.
I'm gonna keep that. Oh wait, I can't take it? No. Oh, that's weird. What if I need it later? Okay, this is right here. There's a movable rock here somewhere. Oh,
Well, look
Okay.
what's hidden here.
got it. That wasn't too hard, was it? I'm just going to put this right here. Alright, and now for the lever.
It works. This may be the first time I trespass a private property. My childhood in Newburyport wasn't exactly the most thrilling thing.
Another little campsite here. There we go.
Is that Harry? Harry, you were here! You were here and I found you, damn it. Where are you now? Where is everybody? Where did you and all your crew go? Lady Shannon? That name sounds familiar. I'd better check my journal.
Looks like a list of items we had on board the ship. Alright, then we open our journal. I'm pretty sure it mentions Lady Shannon in here somewhere. She didn't comment on it though. Oh, go that way. Let's try it here. Oh, I don't have an need for that yet, for sure.
A mechanical bridge? That doesn't fit in with Polynesian traditions either.
I'm gonna keep looking.
It's been years since I took such a long walk. This fresh air is doing me wonders.
Okay, now we've got a trail twisting down to the right and up to the left.
I can feel the air is denser here in this mangrove swamp.
Oh look, there's one of those things.
Rays of sunlight shining through. Another symbol.
Okay. That's kind of cool. Is that all that's over here? Yeah, there's kind of a little hut over there.
Now that I've crossed half the world, I wouldn't mind crossing the other half. But I have to do it with you, old pal.
It's not over.
This sort of pond is a Polynesian fishing technique. There's another symbol inside it.
I'm not sure that I control that symbol too well. We should try.
What a beautiful mountainous landscape.
Okay, water can land there. check our journal. We have everything we need. Mountain, sun, water, fish. Just need to figure out which order. Let's see, each plank had little wooden pieces at the top with one missing. I'm guessing where the wood piece was missing is their placement in the password. So the sun was missing slot number 1, so that should be 1. I'm missing 1, I've only got 4 and there should be 5, right? Came from over here. Pretty sure we can't go that way. Oh look, there's more. Oh goodness, there's a lot more.
Oh my, this is so beautiful. What were these birds called? Lorikeets. Cole's lorikeets.
Which one? A bird's going to be attracted to this one. Ah, okay.
Polynesian chieftains make their head ornaments with lorikeet feathers. What a lovely souvenir. There are lorikeet feathers scattered around this unu. I'll draw the symbol in my journal.
And this should be slot number 2. You see the little wooden pieces at the top? Second one's missing. Okay. This is all we needed. Oh wait, we might want to take a zoom in. I'll show you here. There's a door over here.
A shortcut. That's convenient.
Oh, it's the beach where we started. Okay, that's nice. But if that's where to get back where I need to go, I'll just go in this again. It's really pretty over here. Okay, maybe one jump in there. Free chat. Oh, here we go. I should have went right. Okay. Okay, so now we've got what we need. Let's work this out again. So the first slot was missing on the sun, second slot was missing on the birds. So that's second symbol needed. Third symbol is the mountains. Fourth symbol is the sea, or the water. And that just leaves the fish for number 5. There we go. Right, we're back out.
This reminds me of those slot machines that Harry and I saw at the Atlantic City Pier. But a Polynesian version.
Alright, so number 1 Seems like the cover for my filter. There we go. Done. How do I move down? Up, there we go. That's the boy. The bird. Okay. Mountain. We're probably on the mountain. And over the sea. Next. And then the fish. Okay. Oh. I knew that. What's the question?
Well, I guess I hit the jackpot. That's my ticket across the river then.
I remember a little bit, not much.
Steady now.
It does help a little bit with the puzzle flow. To remember a little bit. That's what happened last time I played. Oh, it's getting dark.
How long have I been walking? I've lost track of the time.
Oh, we've made it to the second chapter already? I feel like we've been playing that.
Wow, what is this place? I'd better have a look around this abandoned village. Harry's crew might have stayed here.
Surely his expedition is still called Oxford.
They're composed of 4 pieces. I've never cared much for games of chance.
Yeah, me either. But I have terrible luck, so that's probably why.
This fella sounds pretty hot-headed.
Are you going to leave it to me to read, Nora? Alright. July 14th, 1934. I came to this godforsaken island for just a few days, and it's been almost 2 weeks already of nothing. Of doing nothing. Is this rich jerk going to open that hatch anytime soon? I'm not going to wait for Mr. Know-It-All again like I did with the elevator. He'd better let me handle the situation. We brought dynamite for a reason.
Blowing an ancient hatch with dynamite sounds like a fool's errand to me.
An interesting looking...
Ooh, looks like someone didn't like you very much, Harry.
Oh, someone's arm.
I'm not sure what to expect on this island, but I hope I won't regret not having a gun. Who worries this much about their appearance in a place like this? Nice comb. They were packing a lot of heat when they came to this island, but they took all the guns with them. Very neat. Quite a looker. A fashion model, maybe. Looks like this fellow was a real heartbreaker. His real name was Costas? these tikis be some sort of guardians. Something's missing inside that emblem. A Polynesian man covered in tattoos. I'm not sure if he looks angry or scared. Well? What well? So now you believe in magic, old pal? Looks like some of the crew members didn't get along too well. A forbidden ritual? Fascinating.
Let me record it. So, you said you've been on this island before?
Yes. Some years ago. I made a rookie mistake. I did it from my fishing route to go to what looked like a better spot. Less than an hour had gone. But when suddenly, my va'a, my canoe overturned. And I got this lovely souvenir from that mistake.
Heavens, what gave you that scar?
It's not a what, but a who. I don't know. I didn't get a good look at it. But it seemed like a sea creature I never seen. Anyway, I was lucky enough to reach that Whitesand beach. The one where we landed on the island. A man came 3 days later and got me out of there. He brought me to the port of Papeete without speaking a single word. Time passed, and I promised myself that I would go on with my life and forget about this damn island.
Why did you agree to return to the island then?
I need to know what happened to me, to discover the truth. I don't know if you get me.
Absolutely.
The Everhard expedition. They set up camp here.
What is this?
This enormous stone slab looks like a mechanism to get up to the outcrop. Something missing here.
This must be the elevator that they spoke of. I guess I have to figure out how to get it going eventually.
It's some sort of Polynesian coat of arms. Is that an octopus?
Okay, I didn't look at the one over here. Although it looks like it might be missing as well.
It's broken, but I might as well draw what I can see of it in my journal.
Alright. And you already looked at the tiki, right? Yeah. Let me check out this one now.
A tiki, like something straight out of an adventure novel.
Okay, so we've looked at all that. Strange formations of rock. It almost looks like crystal growth. Someone over here is camping alone.
An amulet with a carved Marquesian cross. The symbol represents balance and protection. Look at this little fella. Why is this hammock so far from the rest of the campsite?
I'm guessing this was the Polynesian land area. What are these weird fish like? Sculpture. What comes from over here, over there?
Oh, I must have found the luxury huts. Pretty swanky.
I knew there had to be more because I haven't seen any of Harry's friends yet. Hey, what's this?
I've seen Harry keep even restaurant checks for bookkeeping. He would never tear up a piece of valuable information.
Okay, so let's try to fix this. I'm not sure where that goes yet. Somewhere right there. There we go. I didn't realise it mattered, like, where on the board it's at. There we go.
Got it.
Right, interesting. So we've got a sea turtle, shark, a manta ray, and an octopus. Family symbols. The order of the symbols is important. What is the connection of each teeth?
It's being ripped out of something else. Look at him. Giddy as a schoolboy. Icor? What mess did you get into, Harry?
Everhart, we deeply regret your refusal to accept our funding for your expedition. We've always had an excellent relationship with your family, and we really consider this venture a unique and profitable opportunity for both parties. We wish you the best of luck on your journey. You surely are going to need it. Yours sincerely, Caleb Bowen. The Story Wisdom Society? Never heard of it. Something on the back.
That Frank seems to feel guilty for whatever happened. I feel really bad for him.
Mr. Everhart, I still don't understand what happened. I knew just as well as you and me that the Black Ooze was highly volatile. I should never have believed him when he said he had your permission. It won't happen again, Frank.
Considering how poorly Harry draws, this isn't half bad. Considering how poorly Harry draws, this isn't half bad.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to flip that again.
More drawings.
Lift. Keystone?
Interesting. You put together quite an expedition, Harry. And all just for little old me. The Harry Everhart I know would never have given up on this. Something must have happened that kept him from solving it. Black ooze? In a telescope? Other planes of existence? That's bats. Where did you get this strange device, Harry? I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
My dear old pal, I know you won't ever read this letter, but I'm accustomed to writing you, and it comforts me in this strange place. This island is riddled with secrets. So many secrets. But I'm not only talking about mechanisms and contraptions, Nora. I dare say that something on the island clouds one's judgment. Otherwise, I don't have an explanation for Roy's actions. The man was arrogant, impulsive, and a little cocky, but he was no fool. We weren't friends by any means, but he didn't deserve what happened to him. Nobody deserves that. We may have made some progress in finding the cure for your illness, but at what price? I miss you so much, Nora. Harry.
He may not say it explicitly, but Harry blames himself for Roy's death. I know him too well. And I miss you too, Harry.
I can't take the off then. Guess not. Let's leave it there.
Jeepers! A stranded ship! This explains why the campsite is nearly abandoned.
Alright. Doesn't seem like there's anything else I can interact with there. I'm pretty sure I need more information to work with this. So I think the only thing we can do right now is maybe try to solve this puzzle. And I believe she might have jotted it down in a journal. She did. Okay, awesome. There are 4 animals. There should be 4 tikis. And the shop is missing, so we should continue to look for one. There's no tiki outside this shop. No, no tiki, and there's no emblem. Okay. I'll come back down and see. Under the bridge too. Okay.
Harry hated asking his parents for money to fund this expedition. The Everharts are a wealthy Boston family, quite old-fashioned. They were never really pleased with his eldest marrying a middle-class girl. That's why he wanted to get away from them as soon as he could, just like his siblings did after him.
There are only 3 huts. So the octopus is associated with the tiki with all of his teeth showing. I need to write this down. I'm going to shorthand it really quick. I called it octo teeth. This one is probably the sea turtle, I'm guessing. Sea turtle. We're going to call it Turd Growl, because he looks like he's growling. Or it could be the shark, I suppose. This one's the manta ray. The one with his tongue stuck out. Manta raspberry. There we go. Maybe I can just figure out the other ones by process of elimination? It's kind of weird though, there should be 4. And there's only 3.
Oh,
Oh wait,
damn it.
another one.
Someone on the expedition died.
Huh?
A farewell message from a friend.
Why can't I interact with it? Oh, there we go.
I never thought that this expedition would cause anybody's death. I'm sure Harry never thought so either. If he'd known this was going to happen, he'd never have come here. What a delicate piece of craftsmanship. He seems confused, as if he was having a hard time writing this down.
If anyone needs me, I'll be in the medical tent up on the flat outcrop. After what happened, I better find out more about the whale. Looks like he originally wrote the explosion. Let's scratch that out. This one doesn't have an emblem on it, does it? No. Fine. Right, anything over here?
Did they use all the dynamite?
Okay, so now I've got 4 tikis. I've still only got 3 animals.
I hadn't been close to a grave since my mother's burial. Shortly after she died, my lovely Dalmatian spots, as Harry used to call them, appeared. We thought it was nothing at first.
Okay, let's try this totem thing, right?
The parts of the tiki on this column seem movable.
So the first one I got is Octo Teeth. Alright, so it looks like it's got triple rings at the top. Looks like arms are crossed at the bottom, teeth showing in the mouth. Like that. Oh, that did nothing. Am I supposed to do it on a particular side? Well, it's correct though, right? Yeah? The order of the symbols is important. Oh! So maybe you need the top layer from the turtle, second layer from the shark, third layer from the manta ray, and the fourth layer from the octopus? Let's try that. Okay, so you've already got the top one from the turtle, correct? Yes, no, you did Octo Teeth. So the turtle... Which one was the turtle? The one that's growling, okay. So he's got... What's that little house shapes at the top? Okay, so we're gonna move this. I hope I'm right. Alright. What was the next one? Shark. I don't know what the shark is technically. I think I had to deduce that one. I said he was the one with the scowl, but I could be wrong. Okay, so he's got the jagged eyebrows. There we go. Then we've got the manta ray. That's the one giving the raspberry. Oh!
A secret compartment.
I did it! Lovely. Here I thought we're stuck. What could be in here? Oh! That's pretty. I actually like that.
What kind of stone is this? I've never seen any substance quite like it. It feels disturbing. Impressive work. Is that a fish pattern? This appears to be the shrine of a Polynesian chieftain. Wow, really old photo. The island is wearing a lot of tribal ornaments, but none of them seem Polynesian.
Not sure what to do. Let's see. We got a note. Not as extensive as I would have thought. Oh, we need to catch up on a journal. Okay, so November 6, 1934, I arrived on the mysterious island 74 miles east of Tahiti. The fishermen will be back to pick me up again in 3 days. I hope that's enough to find you, dear old pal. That's strange. Polynesians don't use doors, much less mechanisms to protect a door. If I want to reach the inner island, I've got to open it. Nora, dear, this is no ordinary island. I needed the key I received in the mysterious package to enter the island. What does this mean? I found the missing piece to open the door. It opened the entrance to a mangrove swamp in the inner island. I'm cut off from the heart of the island by a strange mechanical bridge over a river. Someone went to a lot of trouble to keep people away from this place. Harry was on this island, and I hope he's still here. I found a photo with all the expedition members, and I think I vaguely recognize some of them from the letters he sent me. But where did they go? Did they set up camp somewhere? I figured out the symbols that were needed to open the bridge. The sun, birds, a mountain, the sea, and fish. Now it's time to cross the bridge and venture deeper into the island. The path through the jungle led to an abandoned campsite set up in the remains of an old village. Could this be where Harry's expedition stopped? Harry had to intervene in an argument between the islander and a member of his crew. The Polynesian man seems to be afraid of the rituals that took place in those ruins. Roy Granger, a member of Harry's expedition, died. There was a plan behind Harry's back to blow up an ancient door with dynamite. Looking through the telescope, I saw a ship stranded on a black beach on the other side of the island. That must be the Lady Shannon, the ship that took the expedition here. Harry managed to solve the tiki puzzle and opened a secret compartment inside the chieftain's hut. That's where he kept his ritual garments and a strange stone block. Touching it made me feel uneasy. Okay, so we've got up on that. What do I need to move the bridge? Is my next question. There's nothing I can reach from here. Or do I need to figure out what's going on with the telescope first? I'm guessing I need to figure out what goes here. Oh, the stone that I have on me.
How is that possible? What fascinating technology.
Okay, I already located it and didn't realise it. Alright. We're just gonna like push this crystal here.
Oh my!
I wasn't expecting it to actually work. Okay, we're at the top now.
Oh my goodness, what happened here?
There's a camp.
black ooze again.
There's so many documents for July 14th. Okay, July 14th. At least I think that's what it says. It might be 19th? 17th? No, I think it's 14th. 1934. That imbecile Roy blew the hatch to smithereens and blew himself up with it. Yeah, that's what day he died, so it's 14th. Don't worry, Doc. I have Mr. Everhart's okay, and this is just a controlled detonation. Ha! 3 feet closer and I wouldn't be here to tell the story. I got splashed with that black ooze, and it took me the whole damn evening to clean it off. July 15th.
Skin alterations. Like the ones on my hands.
Okay. July 15th, 1934. Skin alterations appeared on my left hand today, similar to angioma, allergic eczema, cyanosis. Let's hope not. I took some samples of my blood to analyze. Ask for a photo of Everhart's wife's hand. So he also thinks it might be something she's got. Okay, I can't look at those papers.
Heavens, he's losing his mind.
Oh no. I just stop playing that music. Stop it. I like it very much. Okay. July 17th, 1934. The spots on my skin are moving. I can feel them. I can feel them. Is there someone in the well? I can hear voices at night. In fact, I could swear they're calling my name. And who's playing that music?
Cripes! This man was splashed with that black liquid. Whoever took this picture must have a really cool head. Those spots look all too familiar. Is this a picture of my hand? Erythrocytes. Aren't those red blood cells? Ugh, I can't stand the smell of medical equipment. Reminds me of my illness. I'd better not touch it. And given what happened, they shouldn't have either. Is this stone structure a hatch of some sort? Well then, I'm going down. Come on, Nora. Deep breath. Is somebody whispering? Hello? Is anyone down here? This eye, is it calling to me? Do they have 2 pupils? Were these eyes related to the ritual? I feel disoriented down here. Another eye. I hear whispering. Are these ornamental? Or something else? I almost feel as if they're watching me.
Have I looked at all of them that I can reach? I believe so. This is the
Are
first
these
one,
ornamental?
yeah,
Or something else?
go down. What's this?
I can press these star-shaped tiles.
Interesting. Okay, well, I don't know what I'm doing with that yet, so we'll just come back to that. That does not look like a good thing.
You were close to something here, Harry. Let me see if I can solve it. Well, this looks like another job by Handyman Harry. Maybe he heard the whispers too.
Mr. Everhart, the doctor's been acting like an oddball ever since he was splashed with that black ooze. And he's got worse after moving to the top of the cliff. Keep an eye on him. Frank. I'm surprised I can't interact with these mirrors. I want to see what she responds to them. But it doesn't have a prompt there. Why would she not want to play something there? Please don't be missing anything. I'm gonna pull this lever. Pull the lever, Crump!
Well, that was easy.
Yeah.
This should save some time.
Now I can climb up to the medical tent you called it, right? Alright. Yeah. Maybe I should see if I could fiddle with this a little bit. Oh my. Like, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with this. Oh. No, no. Oh, I've got a couple of different eyes. Is that what I'm supposed to be working on? there. Right. Alright. No, let's move it up a little bit. There we go. No? That's too far up, isn't it? Alright, hold on. This is confusing, but I think we can figure this out. Right, let's go one more down. Right, okay. Is that not right? It's still not correct. How am I supposed to know? Okay, how about we try the other one real quick? Put that there. It's not very big. It doesn't seem to be doing anything.
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it. The Harry Everhard I know would never have given up on this.
Okay, we already looked at that. I already looked at that. What information am I missing still? Maybe I need to go look at some more eyes. She only jotted 2 of them down. There was a lot more than 2 down there though. Okay, so she got that one, and that one I believe.
Do they have 2 pupils?
I know I've looked at all of these. I should have
Were these
got
eyes
one
related to the ritual?
for some reason.
I feel disoriented down here. I hear it. I I'd better draw it just in case. The whispering, it stopped. Was I imagining all that?
Okay, so she seemed to really focus on this one. How did I miss writing one down? I could have sworn I looked at all of them. Okay, whatever. We're going to run back really quick and see if that one works. Perhaps. Because I didn't have that one before. Now granted, I could have just put the other ones in wrong. It didn't seem to me like they were doing anything. Above it, right? What am I doing wrong here? This is the only thing pertaining to this. Okay, so we've tried all three. It looks right to me. No, that's too drastic. Let me think about this for a second. Should I combine two of the images, maybe? Or but let me turn my alarm off. I don't want that going off while we're trying to. I'm not sure if I should try to combine them or what.
The Harry Everhard I know would...
No, you already read that. Am I missing something? Maybe I need to do all three islands first? Is that right? Okay, so you've got one. Can I do that? Can I do more than one? I have to try to do that. Okay. Do that then. That one's a small one, right? Or shall I say that one's a medium one? There we go. Is that correct? It is. Did I do it? Oh, I
Yes,
figured it out.
I think I
Can't do
solved
all
it.
of them. Okay. Nice. I was trying to do just one hiker's path.
I wonder what I might be able to see with this lens.
Alright. Interesting. So it takes all three eye patterns. Right, and we're going to put our rings
It
in
fits.
here. Oh. Nice, okay.
What? What on earth? What is happening?
Okay, that's a really odd constellation. Okay, I bet this has to do with the stars, the buttons that I could push down on the well.
My God. What was that I saw? What were those stars?
Please tell me she wrote this down. She did, okay. Awesome. She's pretty good about writing stuff down. It's just, sometimes I don't like having to pull up her journal, so I'll jot stuff down with it. Some games you really do have to jot everything down yourself because you end up keeping notes at all. Alright. Coming back over here. And then we're going to examine the floor. Is there any way to distinguish these? Right, the only one I see that looks different is the gold one. Let's turn that off. Pretty sure that's not correct. Okay. I think the one she coloured in dark might be the gold star. So let's do this. We're going to orient ourselves. Kind of how that is. Okay, so in that case it'll be here. And then here. And then here. that. Now this one goes here. And here. So they're that close together. Okay.
Alright, looks like I solved it.
Oh! I love success. I didn't think I was going to get it the first try. Alright. What does this do?
Great Scott! Oh, the well is filling up. That's black ooze.
Uh-oh.
No. What's happening? What's happening? I'm feeling faint.
Uh-oh. I think I might have triggered something bad. Oops.
What is this? Where am I? Am I dreaming again? This is different. It isn't my recurring dream. I can't stop walking. My legs aren't responding. Holy Moses, what is that creature on the horizon? Wait a moment. No! Ah!
This water doesn't exactly look...
I can breathe.
Oh, that's sand.
Underwater.
What? Oh, wow.
I have to get back. I have to find... What is that? What kind of creature is this? I need to get a closer look. What happened? Oh, how did I get to this beach? Oh, I have a terrible headache.
Chapter 3 already? Okay. I wasn't trying to rush through the game, guys, I swear. Actually, I felt it took too long on that map.
That ship, torn apart and cast so far up the beach. What on earth could have happened to it? I'm terrified. I've always been afraid of storms, but something, or someone, seems to be moving there on the reefs. Or is it just my imagination? My God. The ship's hull was ripped open. A few jagged rocks couldn't have caused a gash of this size.
How convenient this happens to be unloaded.
This place gives me the creeps. can't see any trace of the ship's crew, nor their remains.
It actually feels like I'm walking on the slide. Should be.
Dead as a doornail.
No power. Alright.
No power. Nope, wrong. This isn't right. I'll try again. What exactly did I turn on?
After we get done exploring in here.
That voice. Is that Harry? No, just a recording.
But we're stranded on this island. Please send help immediately. This is a distress call from the Everhart expedition. 74 nautical miles east of Tahiti. The Lady Shannon has run
The ship
aground.
was whaling not far from here.
Unaccounted for. 5 of us have survived, but we're stranded on this island. Please
This is the
send help
captain's last entry.
This is a distress call
First mate
from
says
the
we saw a
Everhart
huge sea
expedition.
creature
74 nautical miles
near our
east
hull
of Tahiti.
shortly
The
afterwards.
Lady Shannon has run aground.
Definitely not a whale.
Unaccounted for.
Even the crew of the ship that brought Harry's expedition to this island were afraid of it.
Please send help immediately.
Frank is certainly a resourceful man.
The Everhart expedition. 74 nautical miles east of Tahiti. The Lady Shannon has run aground.
I've wired up your message to the radio like you asked, Mr. Everhart. I'll keep broadcasting as long as the
5
ship's
of
got
us
fuel.
have survived,
God help us,
but we're
Frank.
stranded on this island.
Nothing
Please
like that.
send help immediately.
What's this over here?
What were you looking for in the heart of the island?
Call from the Everhart expedition.
I was
74
thinking this
nautical
expedition had failed, but then I found those stairs that led me to that giant stone organ. It might be another way to get to the very heart of the island. In any case, there's nothing we can do until someone
5
does
of us have survived, but we're stranded on this island. Please send help immediately.
I don't know why she would turn that off. We are still stranded.
Apparently, Harry's expedition waited for a long time to be rescued. Did they give up hope? Maybe the legend is more real than it seems.
On the island of Ponape, there's a city called Nan Madol that is composed entirely of large basalt structures. Legend has it the city was built with floating stones moved by black magic. Nan Madol. Don't think I've ever heard of that. Interesting.
These knobs must control the vibrations inside this chamber.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with that yet, so we'll come back to that.
And I was completely covered in that black goo. I wonder what it'll do to me.
Everything on this rotten island has something to do with that damn black ooze one way or another. The ancient ruins, the ritual well, even Dr. DeWitt's irrational behavior seems to be related to his getting exposed to that awful liquid. Interesting. Anything else I can interact with over here? Nope, I think that's it. need to figure out what to do with this, or can I just fiddle with it? I think I need to know numbers. I haven't seen any numbers, so I can... Okay. I don't want to waste a lot of time figuring out the puzzles. I want to just get on with the story.
Only God knows how long I've been covered in this black liquid. I wonder what it's going to do to me. Although I doubt anything could be worse than my illness. At last, some light. That should make things easier.
That's all my powers of light count. Did I want to check out all these things? It wasn't lonely hit over here. It's kind of stunning out for me. Well, it's a good thing. Check here.
Ropes are frayed, and there are strange marks on the wooden pole. Looks like they took items from the stranded ship. A pulp magazine. I love Chandra Hogarth stories. Never heard of this Eric Zan fella.
Title looks German.
Portable typewriter. Photographic film. Goodness me, what a collection of happy news. Oh my. I believe Harry visited this exposition when he was looking for answers for my illness.
So, is this recording?
Mm-hmm.
Well, shouldn't we be listening to something, Frank?
I have assembled and disassembled it twice. So it should be fixed, Mr. Everhart. I don't know. Maybe it was never meant to play music.
Where have you been this whole time?
Oh my god. She's got a knife.
Get off me, you lunatic!
Hold him! Hold him, for Christ's sake! Call J.R. quick!
He's repairing my old music box. Attack? What attack? What happened on this ship?
I mean, we just heard it on the audio.
Someone here had a green thumb. The expedition only has 5 members now. These two fellas seem to get along pretty well. I'm glad you stayed by his side, whoever you are.
Frank, I understand what you're saying, but we can't leave Harry here alone. I'm thinking I'm only interested in a scoop, but what would you do if it were your wife who was sick? Would you let her die? I'm staying here to the end. Please. Probably the reporter.
These medical tools are hair-raising.
Yeah, no kidding. Probably Rusty's on it out as well.
The doctor was certainly well supplied with all kinds of substances. Oh dear. This doc was a certifiable loon.
Yesterday the stone stands with my phone. My soul. I think some of that's in a foreign language. I can't read that. Everything is in this place. There's a treasure. Yeah, my was that was the big thing.
A white fedora. It's really dirty. A handkerchief with the letters EDW embroidered on it. It's stained with blood and black ooze. Discarded clothing. It hasn't been worn in a long time.
Tide levels measurements, period of a hole. That DeWitt stabbed Frank. Luckily it was just a flesh wound. It's a good thing they held me back, or I would have plugged that. Okay. New teeth, like a rabbit old dead. Jesus, what am I saying? Oh, it says nutcase. Okay, I couldn't read that for some reason. Nutcase, like rabbit dog.
I've never seen Harry so angry.
Okay, this is probably where I'm going to get the numbers for that machine that was floating the rock. Because this one's floating the moon.
These symbols are linked to the piano keys. Wow, look at the size of these stones.
There's no name on this book.
What kind of doodad is this? Touch them all, right? Yeah, there we go. It's well tuned. I expected no less from you, old pal. A rock stained with black ooze. Looks like the prototype of something.
Okay, so you've got all that worked out. Now let's just figure out what this does.
I hope you didn't borrow this slide projector from the University of Denver, old pal.
Is that it?
Well, that cartoon was unexpected and inexplicable.
Weird. Let's make sure she made note of that somewhere. She did not.
You always did have a good ear, Harry.
I've been studying the structure for the last few days. The tones it emits change consistently with the tides. Interesting.
How can someone build something like this out of stone?
Huge stone pipe organ section C basalt structure. Waves push air through carved stone tubes.
Captain Hodgson told me that knowing the lunar cycles is useful for better navigation at night. So Harry probably took this calendar from the Lady Shannon.
Okay, so I think that's all the information I can gather from here. Ooh, new area. Let's check that out. Oh, can I not climb any higher? There we go. Hey, looks like I could.
Sometimes I still doubt whether this isn't just some ghastly dream.
Very well, but I guess I can't go that way.
It's curious, but it's the first time since I got sick that I feel useful. Harry is depending on me, and not the other way around.
I'm surprised I haven't found him yet.
What odd structure. It doesn't look like a building, though.
Is that it? Is that me up here to a dead end? any references in here? It looks like I should be able to. There's no prompts popping up. Let's climb down to the next side. Where else to go? Not good that way. Alright. That's kind of sad, but... go back to the boat and mess with the floating rocks thing again. Alright, let's see what we can do. So I'm just trying to get them level.
better write down those numbers in my journal.
Yep, 262-349-415. I don't like walking around on the ship. It feels like I'm falling sideways.
Some kind of improvised workshop. This must be the highest part of the island. And that diamond shape again. How striking. You made it work, Harry. Now it's my turn.
Good morning, crew. Sorry for the reveille this morning. Didn't expect to wake all of you up with the noise from that awful organ. The good news is that the organ revealed the entrance to a temple. The bad news is that the temple is on the mountain top, so I hope you're in the mood for a good hike. All joking aside, if the temple has the answer that I'm looking for, we can finally leave this damn island and go home. Thank you all for sticking with me, Harry. I don't know why it even bothers to tell me to flip things over at the beginning. There's literally been nothing on the back of anything except like maybe 2 items that I've picked up, so I've just wasted my time flipping everything over that I've picked up for no reason. I thought they were salvaging metal from the ship to make something interesting.
So this is the reason the ship was scavenged.
Frank, if we want to enter the temple on the mountaintop, we'll have to reproduce the effects of the organ somehow. I know we weren't planning on this, but we'll have to build a machine with whatever we can lay our hands on from the Lady Shannon. Do you think we can do that? Harry, checking back again. No reason. Figured.
What kind of machine were you building? What kind of machine were you building?
Oh, I can't pick it up.
Blowtorch. Looks like it's been used a lot. Harry isn't usually very chummy, but he really seems to like Frank.
Frank, great idea. We'll move the materials we need to the summit so we can set up camp there. Just another thing. Please stop calling me Mr. Everhart. Call me Harry, as all my friends do. Harry Potter. Alright, so that's that. And that's down here. So it's just time to head up the steps. Lovely.
When I get back to read up on engineering. I've been interested in knowing how things work since I was a child, but I always thought technology wasn't for me. What nonsense.
I have a couple of paths I can take. Go to the left or go to the right. I think I'm gonna maybe, I don't know. I kind of want to explore this way first.
That huge stone door looks like an exit. How does it open?
Can't interact with it yet. Okay, that's fine. Directly above it here. What? Oh, I guess I can't interact with that.
This ornate structure certainly isn't natural, but not man-made either. This feels ominous.
Should be touching things before I know what to do with it.
Must be instructions to operate this bizarre structure.
Or it might opening and closing the right tube.
Those symbols seem to indicate the height of the tide.
Very low right now. So it's November 7th. There we go. She didn't write down. Live. I have to go back and look at that again. I should have dropped it.
I'm quite scared of storms. When I was a child, I used to cover myself with the sheets to not listen to the noise of thunder. I honestly doubt I'd like to cover myself with anything in here. Time to overcome my fears, I guess. I think this is the right one.
Okay. So you've got symbols 1 through 6. This one just has a little diamond shape in it. Thank you, Star. Appreciate that. All right. One becomes 4. Right. No, that's 5 actually. back up to the hovel.